Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are learning about division. First, let's see what is division. So division is sharing everything equally, and let's learn some main concepts about division. So first are the divisor and dividend. The divisor is like in 16 divided by 8. 8 is the divisor, what we are dividing the dividend by, and the dividend is 16, what we are dividing. And we have the quotient. The quotient is kind of like the answer, where you have all the answer is actually the quotient. So over there you actually write the answer, and it's mostly on top of the question. And then you also have the remainder. The remainder is after you do everything, and if your problem is not like finished and you have some extras left, that is a remainder. So now let's do a problem with division. So first we'll use long division, which I think most of you know. I'll just set my pen there, and I think most of you know this method. So let's get started. So we are going to do 8 divided by, I think I should change the pen size and actually erase all this. Sorry for the interruption, I had to erase all this. This is actually too. So let's do 8 divided by 5 6 6 4 0 divided by 8. So first we know that 5 isn't divisible by 8. 8 is obviously bigger than 5. So let's take 56 together. And 56 is in 8th table as the 7th. So 8 into 7 is 56. So we write 7 up here. This is starting to form our quotient. And if you missed the previous part, 8 is our divisor and 5640 is our dividend. So minus 56, this is the method. Minus 56 equals 0, bring down 4, and this is 0. Minus 0 equals 4t, and that is 5, and that equals to 0. That minus 40 equals to 0. We are running out of space here. So this is long division without remainders. Let's clear the entire thing and start with remainders. I'm going to write these things as Q and R so that you remember quotient and remainder. Now let's clear the page. Clear all. Yes. And now let's go back to our pen. And now let's do our second problem. 5 6 4 divided by 8. So 5 6 4, I might have written, I just noticed I'll have this eraser ready. 5 6 4 divided by 8. So 50, as you all know, 56 is 7 minus 56 equals 0, but bring down 4. But there's no way that we can divide 4. We can't add zeros that will increase the number. So we'll have to write it as 0 minus 0 equals 4. Sometimes I get muddled up. So then what we call this becomes our remainder. And this still remains our quotient. So the remainder is actually because, well, it's remaining. So you would say, suppose you had to give 564 chocolates to 8 groups of people. So you would give 70 chocolates to each person. But then you'll have 4 chocolates left. That will be your remainder. So now let's move on to another concept called short division. We have short division, which if you're not able to believe it, is actually a method derived from long division. It's weird, right? I thought it was a different method altogether. But it's actually shorter and takes up less space. As you saw, we were overflowing with space in the last one. So let's do the same problems that we did last time, but in short division. 5640 divided by 8. So in this one, you don't do the same thing that we did, like minus, plus, and minus, and take down and everything. You just do this. How many 8s are there in 56? 7. Okay, now there's 0 to carry on. How many 8s are there in 4? 0. So place 0 and carry on 4 to the next one. How many 8s are in 40? 5. So we'll place 5, and that is your answer. There's nothing like there's no remain. I think there is no really long process. It's kind of short. Let's try this with the other one. 8 divided by 564. So we know the first one is 7, and then 4. So 4 is 0. So then I don't know about the remainder part of this one. So we'll just write it here. That is our remainder. And that is our long division. That is our short division. And now we are in division versus divisibility rule. I am going to do both, and I don't know the question, so my mom is going to put the time here, and I'm going to do the question. Okay, so let's start. My mom just wrote the question for me, and here we go. 1 minus 8. Okay, that is 1. 94, 6. And 8.
मेरे नाम पे वो स्टार्ट नहीं किया
Now let's do it with divisibility rules. My mom will now write the question. Now we are going to solve this question and beat the divisibility rule. Okay, 960, 18 to 12 is 96. So yes, it is divisible by 8. And I already solved the question. This is so fast. So now we are going to do a question on decimals as a hint to my next video, decimals. So let's do it. The question is 8 divided by 5644. So this is 5644 divided by 8. So let's start. We all know it's 7 for the first answer. That has been a theme. Minus 536, bring down 4. 0, bring down 4, that is 5. And now we know that there is that minus 44 is actually half of 8. So we can write it as 0.5. So if you want everything to be in your quotient and not have a remainder, you can just convert into decimals. I will explain more about this in my next video. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.